everybody, welcome back. This is going to be Sagittarius' reading for February. We're going to grab 5 cards and then go from there. I want to know what's been going on the last 5 days with Sagittarius. And I'm going to grab you major arcana advice, avoid, accept. Whatever thing I interpret from the cards at that time. Seems like you've been having to hold back a lot of information, Sagittarius. You've been by yourself and up to your own tricks right now. You feel like you maybe also have to be immature if you have to be immature to do that, but self-preservation is the key right now. I'm seeing the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the Hangman reverse, and the Magician upright. You got your own plans on your mind, and you're only worried about that. Your main influence because of that, the reason what made you feel like that is because you weren't getting equal give and take in your relationships. It seems like maybe you were cut off from some kind of support you were recently into. Right now you're feeling like you want a brand new start and you're going to head fiercely into that. The advice is to take your own spirit into account fully. Enjoy this time. It's to enjoy this time. Go towards anything that is uplifting your spirit. It's not a coincidence. You know, our feelings are very important. You're not supposed to forget them or think that they're just deluding you all the time. Maybe the key to your happiness, you know, I'd like to think the key to your happiness is make sure that your spiritual welfare, your feelings are taken care of. Because if you're not feeling nurtured in that, you're going to feel bothered in every direction of your life, right? So you have to make sure that your company is taking care of that need of yours. Where you don't have to feel like you need to hide and protect yourself from withholding information. You should feel freedom in your close relationships. Okay, let me get some more information on this. These fast 5 days. Recently, of the last 2-3 days, you've been getting a lot of messages and sending a lot of messages. Why does my Sagittarius feel like they need to hide? Clarify the 7 of Swords for my Sagittarius. Something that you're disinterested in, but you were very addicted to. It feels like they're just coming back now, but you just know they're just obsessed. It's not really for the best intentions. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles reverse. What was my Sagittarius feeling like they lost in the situation from this person or whatever? 7 of Cups reverse. You feel like they were hiding options and you may have found out about it. 6 of Cups reverse. They were with the ex, but they left the ex. Clarify the 6 of Cups reverse. But they still can't fix it with you though. 6 of Swords reverse. Maybe you've discovered. Clarify the 6 of Swords. What did my Sagittarius discover? Why they can't mend it now? I want to know. What did he just... The Empress reverse. You feel like, oh yeah, they wanted a future. He's not serious about any of his options. You feel like they weighted it the same. You feel like they were all over the place and they were being very feminine about it, about the process, the whole process, Sagittarius. 3 of Cups, upright. You feel like they just see you as a friend, but you took strength from the situation and you're headed towards new stuff. Clarify the 8 of Wands. Tell me about who Sagittarius may be messaging. I want to see 3 cards for my 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands and Chariot. Clarify these 2 with 3 cards. This one. Knight of Swords. Someone came in quick with some message for you that you gave a lot of consideration and it sounded like a good plan. It was some Queen of Wands, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 2 of Cups. You feel very loved and nurtured in this newer connection. Is it a new connection? Yes or no? Is there a newer connection? Yes or no? That's your card right here. No. 2 of Wands. Reverse. It's not a new connection. But you feel like they're indecisive? Do they feel like they're indecisive? Yes or no? Yes, the Magician. Okay, who's making the plans happen? You feel like you're being dragged back into the relationship, maybe? How does Sagittarius really feel about all the stuff that's going on for Sagittarius? Give me a sec, hold on. Let me organize these quickly. How's Sagittarius feeling right now? Okay, that was the last couple of days of February. Now let's see where we're at right now. I want to see 3 cards. What's Sagittarius' mood right now? Page of Cups reverse. You're feeling like you're going to close off maybe passion, or you're going to stop sending fishy love out. You might be closed off to the love prospect, but you're more open to the wand aspect, it seems. You're less up for the cup aspect and more for the wand aspect. You're taking care of your spirit, what feels better, even though you are in your emotions. Are they in their emotions? If so, what about? Oh, you're in your emotions about the fight that happened, 5 of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords for me, 3 cards. Let's get personal here, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands upright. You feel like you want to just move fast towards newer stability. You feel like you were cheated out of stability in this thing. It was moving too slow for you. This guy was moving too slow for you, it seems. Why were they slow? Can you tell me some inside information about Sagittarius person? Why was Sagittarius person slow? This one and this one. 9 of Swords upright. A lot of future fucking. And 5 Cups. 5 of Cups reversed. You felt like they had their future planned out, but they're not including you in it. And you felt like you feel like yours wasn't going like how you wanted it to go. Page of Swords reversed. And then you withdrew from yourself because you knew you were being obsessed with them, but then you got more spiritual about it and you came out victorious on top. You knew what was going on, but they felt 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands about it. They felt like they were giving it too much, but they're ready to give it another try. Is Sagittarius ready to give it another try? Yes or no? Death. No. Sagittarius is not ready to give it another try. The Moon upright. There's still emotions there, but 9 of Cups, you're better off single and you admit it. Okay, let's go around again. Get you a Celtic cross here. What's going on with my Sagittarius? For the last 10 days of February, or last 9 days, or whatever, whatchamacallit. Whatever we got left. I'm really sorry about these videos. My health hasn't been so good lately, right? I'll feel better soon, don't worry. It's something completely unrelated. It's just too many other things to focus on, you know? A lot of similar cards, but some in a different way. It's projected in a different way. Okay, your main focus now is recovering your empire that you feel like you're losing because of your emotion. You feel like the emotional battle of it is fucked up, but you've been recovering with it, with the High Priestess crossing the Emperor reverse. You're using your inner voice to climb out of this rut that you made, and you feel responsible for it on your own. Let me find out more about that. Clarify the Emperor reverse. Dig deep about the emotion the Sagittarius was feeling. Page of Swords reverse. You were getting over, like, trying to ignore them was pretty freaking hard for you because you cared about this relationship. You really liked them a lot. Ace of Wands upright. You were very into the sex and everything. It was all so good for you. It was a great relationship. But you want to run away from them now. Knight of Swords reverse. You want to be closed off. And your inner voice is saying that you want to keep it light with the person. You have emotion for them still, but it's just very slow. Like, oh no, you're so like turned off about it. Okay, 6 of Wands in your current thoughts is that everywhere in life else is feeling successful. You're feeling successful. You felt like you did the right thing about it. I'm resonating to take 8 of Wands also upright on the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands on the bottom, 6 of Wands up there, the Chariot again, and 3 of Swords though. Deep inside hidden is still a heartbreak. It wasn't in the other reading, but it's in this one. Deep inside under all this is the heartbreak, but you are so strong right now, Sagittarius. You've overcome it. You are chasing things with a clear head. Despite the heartbreak, it was still really there. It's not that you're not heartbroken, you are. But you're recovering very fast from it. You're over that. You fixed it fast, like, yeah. And then it just came back down now. Chariot is on the bottom. You're ready for it. You feel also hope right now. From hearing that, you feel even more hope. But in your recent past, you may have had to resort to some lies or some shady behavior. Just like there, on this, we saw the 7 of Swords. You had to resort to some lies and some shady behavior. But right now, you've learned the spiritual lesson about it. You're coming out of that depression. You're creeping yourself out of that depression. And you're ready to go toward new things, new adventures. What you're thinking about yourself is, man, all you can think about is the fight. You're fucked up about it. We're gonna see something about that. What people are thinking about you is, hey man, you gotta chill out. You gotta go a little easy, buddy. They're thinking that, yo, you can put your walls down again, and your advice, settle down with someone who does want the same things you want at the same timing that you want. Find out your values that are in common. Work out from there. Find things you dislike about each other and see if that works with you first. Because You can only really know someone after you spend enough time around them. You're going to need temperance, Sagittarius. And this is your card, but it's in reverse. The outcome is you might lose your power soon. You might do something out of, just to boost your own ego soon. You could avoid it if you want. We'll see what we can avoid later. But I want to say something more about the nature of the fight. Tell me more about that part about Sagittarius. This one's for Ronnie. This one would be a little something extra because of there, Yeah, it seems like you did call it off. 3 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Swords came back up here. 8 of Wands upright. There was a lot of messaging though, but you said you're on to new things. And you said you won't change. I'm hearing you won't change. Death reverse. You won't change. And then they're beating themselves about it. And they want to try to make it right with you, but you feel like, nah, I'm giving up on this burden. Clarify the Temperance reverse. What would Sagittarius need to be doing? Be just clear in your decisions. The Lovers reverse. Clarify the Hierophant. What can Sagittarius expect in love? Focus on yourself first. Strength upright. Queen of Swords reverse. Don't try to jump too much into work. Balance your emotions first rather than just ignoring emotions with work. Because then the quality of your work is going to drop and your emotions also will remain unresolved. And that would bother you in another time. Okay. That's going to be that. Let's see your minor arcana advice. Pickapile.com for sale. Shoot me an email. Let's see. For my Sagittarius, last 10 days of February, what can they have for advice, avoid, accept? What have you got to show me for my Sagittarius? What have we got for them? Advice, 6 of Cups upright, avoid, 4 of Swords, accept, Queen of Pentacles upright. And on the bottom, you'll see you run the risk of jumping back into that relationship because your walls are down and you're scared of beating yourself. You're scared of being unhinged and unbalanced. You're scared of that. But your advice here is to live in love. Don't be spiteful towards your person. Go towards the new person if you have to do that, if it makes you feel better for that. But don't shut your old person out for some selfish reasons. Stick true to why they made you feel a certain way and just admit that you've grown. You're going to say that you outgrown this situation. You don't really realize anymore for feelings for that. I think that's the energy I'm getting from your reading, Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles upright, you're advised to just accept that your success is there, but don't just dive into work. Really, when you're going into thinking for yourself in this situation, don't rush into a relationship either just to cure your wounds. You're just going to bleed on the new person. Clarify the 6 of Cups. What do you really mean by that? What is their advice? Clarify their advice. 9 of Pentacles reverse. You may be sucked back into the thing. There's a Rider-Waite card in here. But 4 of Swords and Knight of Wands upright. Clarify 4 of Swords again. One more card. 2 of Cups upright. Seems like you do really, really dig the new person. I'm seeing that there's a air or fire sign in your thing, water sign. And you have the opportunity for a relationship right now. I'm seeing that. You shouldn't waste that, and you shouldn't try to get forced into some kind of relationship because you know it was over at one time. And you're the one who called it quits, and you know that the new thought process you have, it makes you do new and different. So, bye, Sagittarius. Love you, right? Take care.